already starting the party. Good evening, South Africa. Welcome to your weekend starter. This is Training SA right here on SABC3. I'm Alma Smith, and helping me usher in the weekend festivities is the experienced broadcaster and journalist Rofilo Mpakanyane. What are your plans for the weekend?
Oh, you know, bit of this, bit of that. I'm taking it easy. No plans.
No plans.
Basically.
Okay, on the seat of superstardom is the talented Mable. How was your week, Liffy?
My week was amazing.
Yeah.
Like we had Musi Maimani, we had Mihlali. It was a good week and the vibe was great, you know. And then you had me, obviously. Come on. Also you guys were here.
Also us.
Yeah,
wow.
you guys were here.
Also.
DJ Mable and many others. Okay.
Listen, joining our roundtable discussion tonight is the incredibly talented thespian. Guys, he was in a movie with John Cleese. How many people can say that? You know, he's a YouTuber.
Yeah.
He's a social commentator. Bible, the one, the only, a child star, Blessing Xaba.
Sharing names and everything.
Blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings.
Okay, let's get straight into it. The very first story raised eyebrows last weekend after popular TV personality Ms. Pearl Thusi shared in a video online saying that she was going to interview Umongezi Mahlangu, also known as Tall Ass Mo, on her talk show. You can only imagine, the video did not sit well with some tweeps, hell, with many tweeps, with many of them accusing her of being tone deaf as well as unable to read a room. Soon after that, the video went viral and Ms. Thusi was trending under various hashtags. I was concerned with the backlash that Thusi received. I want to know, have we taken social commentary a little too far in Mzansi? Was it all warranted?
As long as we're not inciting violence.
Okay.
I'm here for freedom of speech. I mean, I think it's important for us to be able to say we don't agree with what you are doing.
Yeah.
I don't know if all of it's warranted.
Were you worried about the tone, the manner in which it was being addressed, Blessing?
I don't worry that it's mean at all. I'm just like, say what you need to say. And the more of you who say it, the better. I live for the Twitter, I live for the drama, I live for the tweets and the
drama.
trolls. I'm here for you trolls. I'm team troll.
All right, so there was nothing nuanced about the way in which this thing was, and you know, it was problematic to platform him, and there was nothing nuanced about how they did it. But then, should we be asking the question of, when something like this happens and people say, no, how should you respond, Blessing, in this instance?
I find that her response was characteristically a faux pas.
Okay.
Any given time that someone comes at her on social media, she always comes at guns blazing some type of way that makes things worse. I would just keep quiet. Put your phone away. Let the skilled people handle it.
Should she keep quiet or should she actually apologize?
There are two ways of responding when people come for you on Twitter. Either you double down. I call it the Rachel Kulisi approach. You just double down. You're like, I'm not here for your opinion.
I said what I said.
I live in my own light. I stand in my truth.
Yeah.
Or sometimes you need to decide whether you want to be right or you want to win. And sometimes being wrong is winning.
What caught my eye this week, guys, abantu bayenza imali out there. Hashtag OnlyFans was trending this week because an American actress, Bella Thorne, made $2 million on her OnlyFans account in less than a week. That is 34 million rands, people. Her page charges $20 a month, which is 332 rand 72 cents.
And seven.
We have to count everything. Like, couldn't accountant.
Listen properly.
Let's take a look at the video that she posted.
Excuse me, I have an announcement. Hold up, vato, move it, poison, mommy's always talking, no stopping.
A whole production.
A whole
That's a yellow
production.
dung.
Well, if you are making $2 million,
It's
Put in the work.
It's proper. I love
have
it.
HD cameras, directors, call Tabo in, call Sive in, everyone.
She wasn't playing.
Okay. Let's take a look at what people had to say on social media about this, because obviously this elicited a lot of response. At _tan_45 tweeted, "Nothing annoys me more than a celebrity using a platform to make more money. Bella Thorne made 1 million on OnlyFans. I don't see the point of her even making an account while there's thousands of actual sex workers who need that money and actually have better content."
Better than that.
Warehouse.
Warehouse.
House, way.
I love that when there's actual sex workers who need the platform. Are we going to
mean-
legislate the platform and say only sex workers? What makes you a sex worker?
The market has spoken. They gave it.
Isn't this how capitalism works, though?
Yeah,
So
I mean-
if your business isn't as smart as the one next door, the other one's going to win.
Guys, and then...
Yeah, I find that logic preposterous.
Erod said, Uti, to those that are bashing Bella Thorne for having an OnlyFans and making $1 million, where was this energy when Safari made an OnlyFans? He was rich already and probably made millions of it too. Oh yeah, you were busy thirsting for...
You.
Yeah, so... Yeah. But anyway, can I tell you something? One thing that I've realized is that people don't care if you're still on the trenches and you're busy digging your way up. If you make it, then you are broken apart and people want to actually tear and find out why you did this. I think that's rubbish.
Question to you guys is this, right? Would you guys then establish or open up an OnlyFans account with your partner, Mable? Yes or no?
If I opened up an OnlyFans account, my mother would be here with a moving truck and she would say, "Mntanam lihlulile igoli, sesiyagoduka."
Booyah,
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 The
booyah.
other blessing, what would happen to you?
Well, I mean, not with a partner because they hire.
Get caught.
I am completely sex positive, body positive. I hate it when people want to tell other people what to do with their bodies and what they can and can't do on the internet.
Right?
Make that money while
Make
your
that
body,
dough.
while your body
Why
is
so
still
fresh?
while it's still while you're enjoying. Let others enjoy. They will pay.
What's
That
your
money will put your
assumptions?
sisters through school.
Yes.
That money will make you rich. Take them all off
Do
those
you know,
clothes.
I think the thing is jealousy here because I'm
Big
from a
time.
dorpie. There is no way I will ever, dabble in such because
Sure.
people will know. I think that it's people like me who are from dorpies who know that no.
All right, cool. So, Blessing, what we want to know from you is this. What caught your eye this week?
Okay, so internationally renowned auctioneer Sotheby's has announced that they are going to put on the world's first auction dedicated to selling artifacts and memorabilia from the hip-hop world.
Okay.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
So their show-stopping piece is going to be the plastic crown from Biggie's last photo shoot. You know, Biggie, can't you see? Right. So that crown,
That
crown you're
super
seeing now, that
iconic crown,
plastic
yes.
crown that's probably out of a lucky packet, is going to fetch upward of 300,000 USDs.
By Tatep.
Like these are the burning questions in my heart. I'm just like, number one, Sotheby's timing much?
Also, the family. Like, okay, yes, absolutely timing. But the family, are they getting a cut? Is this there? How does it all work? I'm so
Clarity
perplexed.
on where the proceeds are
I'm
going
worried.
is yet to be
I don't
offered.
care
I
what
am
the process are
worried.
going. I'm just like, why are we still doing colonial things in 2020?
Where has this crown
Okay.
been?
For all these, for my whole life, because, roughly around the time this crown happens is
wait.
around the time I'm being
Wait,
born.
wait.
Are you throwing shade?
Not to you, but I mean, how old are you guys?
When are you born?
I'm born in the early 90s.
But
In the early, how early?
Ababachi.
5 to democracy. 5 minutes to democracy.
okay,
Why must I
wait,
be
wait.
specific?
But once you buy it, then what?
Frame it.
You wear it.
Wear it on your honeymoon
I would
nights.
wear
Okay, but
it.
this is not the only thing, though. There's a whole trove of
There
hip
is
hop
a whole, so
artifacts.
they're like releasing them one by one. One of the things I've heard of already is
Wow.
24 unreleased poems by Tupac Shakur that he wrote when he was 16.
Aw, that's beautiful. I'm such a
Yes, but
Tupac
also the
fan.
rights to Tupac's work. Who's about to monetize
Sure.
this? Who's about to get rich here?
Yeah.
Very
Oh,
problematic.
Oh, my God, I love it.
Well, we are going to see Blessing in just a bit for Cheeky Friday. Right after the break, Bryan Habana joins us on the show, so make sure you don't miss out on that. Welcome back to Trending SA. It's Friday and we get to talk sport. Now, gone are his try-scoring days on the rugby pitch. Now, one of the most famous Springbok wings of all time, a former World Rugby Player of the Year, has ventured into tech, of all things. He was there pitch side when the Springboks won the Rugby World Cup in Japan last year, but like all of us, he's been spending a lot more time at home, on video calls, and helping out in his community this year. Here to tell us more about his latest adventures off the pitch is rugby legend Bryan Habana. Via Skype, I thought you'd be joining us from Cape Town, but you say you're in Pretoria. I did love you going shopping in your superhero suits and spending so much time with the kids over lockdown, Bryan.
Thank you, Alma. It's great to be here. I know I'm just down the road and was unfortunately up in Joburg for a day. So, yeah, just up the road in Pretoria seeing a friend for his birthday. But, yeah, lockdown has been interesting. I think we're all extremely excited to be in level 2. And I think as things come out of it, obviously from my perspective, business has been interesting in the transition phase. But I am extremely grateful. I think there has been a lot happening over the last 2 years and a lot of exciting things that we're hopefully making an impact within so many communities in and around South Africa and hopefully the world.
Now, many people might not know this, but you, at the tail end of your rugby career, did a bit of studying business. Is that why you are now moving in the tech space?
Well, funnily enough, Alma, I actually started out my early career actually doing a BSc IT degree at the University of Johannesburg, or then RA. Unfortunately, RA took a little bit of a different avenue for me, and rugby sort of happened. But I think to come towards the end of my career, and I think we all talk about, the transition period and how you potentially need to prepare for it. I think it is extremely difficult when you're extremely dedicated and focused and want to be the best at your specific discipline, to potentially do a half-day work job shadowing. And as disappointing as it was to not play a single game of rugby in my last professional season, it did give me an opportunity to get back into the books, do a business unit manager course through the Toulouse Business School, which saw me have to do a 35-page thesis. I never thought in my life I would have to do again. But it did give me some, basic principles around, business ethics, business management, some accounting, basic law. And in so doing, allowed me to eventually dabble in some entrepreneurial things. And again, Mike Charman and Ben Kopinski came to me with an idea that I thought was pretty cool. And Retroactive was born in 2018.
Wow.
Absolutely impressive, Bryan. You founded MatchKit, which has been described as an innovative platform, giving athletes a cool way of commercializing, right? Monetizing their digital platforms. Please tell us more about it. I'm so keen to find out.
Yeah, I think MatchKit came about probably post that experience in Japan that Alma spoke about earlier. I sort of got there and we saw the likes of Asiya Kolisi get into astronomical stardom. Yes. And not one of that 2019 group actually have their own .com website. And Kim and myself at sort of putting our heads together and thinking, how can we really try and make it easy for athletes, no matter where they are, no matter what type of discipline they're actually doing, to potentially consolidate their online presence in communities of social media, Twitter, Facebook. I've seen Alma do her TikTok dance with a cat. The Snapchats. And also in so doing, potentially have a digital business card. And I think for us, being able to make a very easy to register, very easy to set up platform, that athletes can really monetize, sell personalized brand merchandise, give out fan videos of voice notes, and even potentially, as we've seen for COVID, raise money for their foundations or charity of their choice. And like I say, the ease of use is something that was at the forefront of our decision making. In a time where sport lost I think $62 billion globally, and to hopefully give athletes an option to do that platform in a way that we can hopefully give them a revenue stream of sorts.
Love it.
Okay.
Yeah, really love it.
So, Bryan, I know that you are retired, ne? And I'm sure Abantu from the rugby fraternity, the fans, they actually miss you on the field and giving them all those spectacular moments. Do you miss being tackled and dodging defenders?
I just want to say Makazole Mapimpi became the first ever Springbok to score a try in a Rugby World Cup final. So I don't think the fans are missing you that much. And if you saw how Cheslin Colby danced around Owen Farrell and got all of us off our seats, I definitely don't being missed, and I absolutely love supporting the boys. And I think that experience in 2019 was absolutely incredible. I think how it united a nation and really gave tangible feeling to those that can relate to rugby through Sia and his journey in particular, Makazole Mapimpi and his journey in particular. It was really nice to be on the other side of the line, doing a bit of punditry, doing a bit of commentary, getting emotional with Alma and some of the boys. But there are elements that I missed, but I'm extremely grateful for the career I've had, extremely grateful for the teams I've been involved in, the coaches, management, players that have been around me that, played their part in what I was able to have a very successful career in.
Bryan, you've also been doing some really cool stuff during this rather stressful time, during this global pandemic. Of course, you've started the tech business. We've just spoken about that. But you've been doing some very cool work helping out people in the community, families in need. Tell us more about that. What have you done with your foundation?
Yeah, so I launched the Bryan Habana Foundation in 2015, with the main idea to use the skills and opportunities I'd learned throughout the course of my career and instill that in a younger generation where I really believe this world needs extremely good leaders. But because of COVID and the need that everyone has had to pivot and adapt and innovate, I think the Bryan Habana Foundation has sort of, much like everyone else, sort of started putting the idea of giving food and food parcels out. And along with Ozo, the partner with the foundation, we've raised just over R1 million now. We've had 1,000 food parcels.
That's
and
cool.
in so doing, part in trying to help those severe food insecurity at the moment. And I think it's only going to get worse. And look at likes what the Gleesy Foundation are doing. I think COVID doesn't fail to be there for Difference Foundation and so many the rugby community, SA rugby agents as phenomenal with Alton Yankees at the forefront. So as professional athletes, you get a opportunity to have a platform, to make a difference, to give hope and hopefully to inspire. And again, I tried to, as best possible, to give as much as I could.
Well done, Bryan. Thank you so much for inspiring us both on and off the pitch. It's always great catching up with you. Congratulations on the strides you've made. And I think it's important for our retired athletes to lead the way and show the next generation that there is a life after professional sport. Have a good evening, Bryan.
Thanks, Alma, to you and the team. Thank you very much for having me. And I need some help packing food parcels. So whenever you guys are in Cape Town, please let me know.
We'll definitely come
I'm in.
Yes. Okay, we're going on a quick ad break, but be sure to keep engaging with us on your favorite social media platforms. Use that hashtag #on3. We'll see you in a bit.
Welcome back. You're still watching Trending SA right here on SABC3.
And of course, our guest Blessing is still with us. Thank you so much for staying, darling.
Indeed.
Now, of course, let's get straight into it, right? Social media has become a breeding ground for spreading unsolicited news articles and false ones too. Whether it's a family member, a friend, or a colleague, we all know that somebody who always tags or bombards us, with a chain of WhatsApp messages and unverified Facebook and Twitter posters. So all these had me thinking, if my two co-hosts, and of course our guest, can spot the difference between real or fake news. All right, this is how it works. I am going to show you a series of headline articles, guys, and you have to use your journalistic and broadcasting intuition to guess if the story is fake or if the story is real. Let the games begin. Let's do it. So here's my first article. The first article is from the HuffPost saying goats damage police car as officers respond to a WW2 or World War II mortar. The second is from the Intelligencer and it reads like this. Exclusive, Reince Priebus's email about Trump's 100-day ideas. Do any of these
One's real.
spark? Yeah, of course, one is real.
One's real.
Either one is real, number one, or one of them is real.
No, Article 1 is real.
All right, fantastic. I love that.
Oh, wow. I'm explaining the
Blessing?
game.
I don't know why, but I'm also team Article 1 just
Article
because
1.
I don't know.
We don't know what's happening in Article 2 there. Is
All
that
right,
why?
cool. All right, well, here's the answer.
little
Let's check it out. Control. And
That's right.
it looks like all around. Nice one, team.
Okay.
The The fake one was the Intelligence article, which gives an exclusive on Trump's 100-day ideas. I'm keen to find out. Okay, Elma, you said one was real because you just had no idea what was happening in the second one, right? Okay, cool.
It's real because police drama. That sounds like a police faux pas I've ever heard, and that's a police moment worldwide.
Okay, cool.
Article 1.
Let's check out the next one. Hey, jumping the gun. Okay, the first article is Scopa members fuming after ESCOM board cancels meeting via text message. And then the second one is the South African, the Simpsons predicted coronavirus outbreak 27
Article
years
1.
ago. Which one rings true to you guys?
Article
Maple,
1.
you Article 1. Blessing?
Definitely Article 2.
Why do you say that?
Because I know The Simpsons, ne?
Article 2 is true. Article
No,
2
it's so
is
true.
true.
I used to watch The
Okay.
Simpsons on open time. They predicted it.
And you're saying the
Article
same thing.
2
You've
is
seen
true.
this. All right, control, guys. Let us know.
I win.
Was the
I
Simpsons
win.
article.
I win. I
Maple
win.
takes
I win.
it.
I win.
All
I
right,
win.
nice work.
I win.
Clearly, someone's journalistic spidey senses are on fleek today.
Listen,
Congratulations.
it takes, I saw SMS. I knew it could only be ESCOM because I'm not data.
I absolutely love it. Guys, let's try one more round. Maybe
okay.
we can one-up Maple. Let's check it out. The first article is the South African. It reads, Miss South Africa, Nothando Kunene, was arrested in the UK with 2 kilograms of cocaine.
That's the fake one.
And then the second article is fake medical intern who duped KZN hospital for years faces fraud charges. Maple, what's your
Article
take?
2, because I know
Article
2 is real.
Okay,
Okay.
fantastic.
Is real.
Yeah,
All right.
Article 2 is real.
Article 1 is fake because her name is not Notando.
Yes.
Okay?
And that's how Blessing establishes what is real or fake. Not because he knows for a fact that he read.
Because I look at the
Article 2.
facts and I'm like,
No.
I love it.
No,
okay,
no.
guys, fantastic. Good job. You all got it correct.
I
The
still-
fake
No,
story-
win. Are you
The
sure?
fake story is Miss South Africa wasn't arrested in the UK
Dankie
with
toch.
2 kilograms.
Dankie
of cocaine.
toch.
So, Blessing, did you enjoy your time on Trending SA?
So much fun.
Where can we follow you? Where can we follow you?
You can find me on the interwebs. I'm Bless Xaba everywhere. Xaba is an X sound. Ne?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Indeed. Bless Xaba across all platforms. That's YouTube and Instagram. You're
it.
in now.
All right,
Are you
fantastic.
guys ready for next week?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we're pumped already.
Bring.
Yeah, we're going to bring
Let's
it.
do this again.
All right. Sadly, we have arrived at the end of the show, guys. So if you still can't get enough of us, you can catch us next on the Sunday, actually, on our omnibus from 9:30 to 11:30 on SABC3, right here. We will see you on Monday at 1600 and have a fantastic weekend, Mzansi. Have a good one.
Okay, tata.